What is happening, guys? Welcome to Ant's Bodybuilding and Fitness. So in this video I want to talk about supplements, and basically I kind of just want to go through what I feel the best supplements to take for the natural bodybuilder. So whether you're beginner, intermediate, advanced, doesn't really matter. Just going to go through what I feel are the most effective supplements. And what I'm doing in this video is go through two categories. So the first, these are all supplements that I take, and the first category is supplements that I feel are very beneficial, and the second category are ones that I feel they can have their place, but they're certainly ones you can live without. So on to the first category of supplements. So number one is protein powders. Now this is debatably not a supplement at all, it's just a food, but regardless, I find protein in whey, casein, soy, egg or beef, whichever form you get it in, just very beneficial if you're trying to hit those high protein numbers. So yeah, I think it can be done with food alone, but it's not easy, and just for convenience, protein's got to be one of the top ones for me. Right, so number two is creatine. So there are a lot of different creatine supplements out there, but really it's best to keep it simple. It's a very well researched supplement, creatine. The body produces it naturally, and yeah, well researched and very safe. Only a few people are non-responders or find there are side effects, and it's best to go with just a maintenance dosage of about 4 to 5 grams a day. No need for the loading phase, and just go for the standard, Creapure creatine monohydrate, and you'll be good to go. You may find you're slightly heavier when taking creatine. Just with that, yeah, you find the body does hold on some water inside the muscle cell, which is good. And I find, I kind of take it every day now, but when I did start taking it, within a week, you notice some mild strength gains. So definitely one to recommend, creatine monohydrate. Right guys, so number three is caffeine. So taken in pill form, very cheap. Taken in coffee form, very tasty. But whichever you choose, it's very good. I find it's pretty much all I need for a pre-workout caffeine these days, if I do decide to have one. And yeah, I mean, I advise you not to take it too late in the day. So for me, having it after like 3 or 4 p.m. Can affect my sleep a little bit. And be careful not to have too much of it as well. So I say, if you can, try and limit it to maybe a maximum of, let's say, 3 to 4 of your workouts per week with caffeine. As you will become a bit, you won't respond as well if you consume it too much, and the effects, will be reduced as a result. So yeah, have it, but do have it in moderation. Like I'd say a good amount, depends on the individual completely, but for me, 200 to 250 milligrams per day is more than enough. Right guys, so the first one is a pre-workout. So yeah, these are all the rage these days, pre-workouts, but in my opinion, certainly not an essential supplement. So I'll have a pre-workout if I had a few phases during my prep. So during the last phase of my prep, I did have a couple of little pre-workout drinks, but honestly, in my opinion, the benefit is not that much more than just having a caffeine pill or a few cups of coffee or a sugar-free Red Bull, and a lot of them just aren't dosed highly enough to be that effective. So yeah, pre-workouts, do your research. There are certainly better ones, but yeah, definitely not an essential supplement. Okay, so next is BCAAs, or branched chain amino acids. See, I'll take these sometimes when dieting, but not so much when bulking. So when you're in a caloric surplus, and if you've got enough protein anyway, the chances are that you're going to be having enough leucine in your diet. So leucine is the amino acid that is, I think, most important when it comes to muscle protein synthesis, so building new muscle. And I think it maxes out at about 3.5 grams of that. So I think if you have like 5 grams of BCAAs, I'm not too sure, I think you'll get 5 grams of leucine. Correct me if I'm wrong, could be 4. But anyway, I think if you're cutting, actually I will sometimes have BCAAs just as a post-workout drink. So I don't ever really have a post-workout shake anymore, but if I know I'm not going to be eating for a few hours, then sometimes I might just mix some BCAAs with some fruit juice and water, some squash, mix it up and have that post-workout. But really, if you're getting your protein in, at least 1 gram per pound of body weight, and you're trying to bulk up and add muscle, yeah, not so important in my opinion, but let me know yours. Okay, and finally, now I do take these supplements, but I think you could probably go without them. So vitamins, vitamin D, and fish oil or omega-3s, which if you've seen my full day of eating videos, you see I always take those first thing in the morning. So yeah, I take the multivitamin more when I'm dieting, just to kind of make sure I'm getting enough micronutrients in, even though I do get a lot in free food. Vitamin D and fish oil in the same category, both very well researched and yeah, proven to be beneficial in the right dosages. And being in England, we don't get much sun, so I think it's worth taking vitamin D. So yeah, do your research, go on to examine.com, I certainly recommend them, and you'll find all the information you'll need there regarding the most popular supplements. But yeah, that is it guys, there are my supplements to take. As I said, nothing is really essential, but you've got those ones that are certainly going to help when it comes to your quest to build muscle, and then you've got the ones that which may help, they certainly may have their place in your supplement cupboard. But that is it guys, that's the end of this video. Make sure you like it if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.